Welcome to episode 58 of Apartment Hacker. And on this episode, I want to tell you a very touching story, or at least it was touching to me. And I'm going to do my best to get through it, because if I tell it in the right way, it'll be very moving even for me to tell it to you. So, the hook for this is shave thy head. Shave the hair off your head. So the story goes like this. There was a little boy and his father that checked into a hotel in a city. And when they checked into the hotel, they did it in sort of a quiet fashion, almost under the cover of darkness. And there wasn't much talking, and the boy and his father looked a tad bit distraught or sad when they checked into this particular hotel. And the agent that was checking them into the hotel happened to notice that the boy and his father were a little slumbered checking into the hotel. Well, they got checked in, and they came down a little later, and they were sitting at a table for dinner in the hotel restaurant. And the agent that had checked them in noticed they were sitting there. So she talked to her manager, and she said, it just something's a little off with that boy and his father. And I just wonder, maybe stop by their table and just, do what you do. And so the manager went over, and we got into a little bit of a conversation with the father and the boy, just loose, small talk conversation. But through a series of questioning, the manager of the hotel learned that the father was checking the little boy into the hotel because the following morning they were going in for a chemotherapy treatment, right? And the father didn't want his little boy to be, upset by that, so he wanted to make an experience out of it by taking him to the city and staying in a nice hotel, and having a nice dinner. And the dad was really trying to put a positive spin on something that was otherwise a really hard moment. So, and the boy was going to have his head shaved, and so the father told the manager of the hotel that they were going to shave their heads together that night in the hotel. So that when they went to the hospital the following day, they would be going together with shaved heads. So the following morning, the father and the son get up, they take a shower, they get ready, they come downstairs to have breakfast in the hotel restaurant, and they quickly notice that the wait staff in the restaurant, everybody had shaved heads. And they looked around, they began to look around more and more, and every single person in that hotel had a shaved head that morning. So when they came over, or the wait staff and the people that were servicing the hotel that day, cleaners, people who picked up the grounds, people who were checking people in, they all came over, and they wished the little boy good luck, and that they were with him that day for his appointment. So I found that to be an incredibly touching story, and I have to believe in my heart of hearts, in our industry there are touching stories like that that happen every single day of the week. And I want to encourage you, if you have a story like that that you could tell, you can do it in comments, or shoot a video and tell the story and hit it in the link below, or put a link in the comment section below. I think those stories are so powerful, and they need to be retold and retold and retold, so that your heartstrings are pulled, and you can remember that if you think you're having a bad day, just look around. If you look around long enough and hard enough, you'll find somebody else that's having an even worse day. So my encouragement to you is, tell those stories. Bring them up in your team meetings. Bring them up wherever and whenever, because they're important, and they keep us grounded. So anyway, I hope you have a compelling week, and we will talk to you again soon.